Hello, long time no see.
Yeah, this is it. Welcome, guys. Everyone is here. So I'm so happy to see all of you. Oh my God. So, everyone, please switch on
Hello.
cameras. Hello, if you can do that. Welcome to our lesson. So, welcome. I'm happy that everyone is here. What we are going to do, guys, let's start with a little revision. You will do it by yourselves. I will give you just, I think, 3 minutes. That will be enough. So, let's look at it. You've got a dialect. Your dialect is in direct speech. You need to make it in the reported speech. Let's try to do the first one and then you will understand and do that together. Okay? Mira, can you read it, the first?
Okay. Why aren't you meeting Jessica this evening?
Yeah. So, tell me.
Then ask Seb why he didn't meet Jessica.
But look at it, not didn't. Why he past. Wasn't, yeah.
He wasn't meet Jessica.
Wasn't me.
Seen.
Yeah. Meeting Jessica. That
evening.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you, Mira. Okay, guys, please do it right now. Do that together, and then we'll compare your answers. Okay. Come on, wait a second. I am taking a photo. Okay. Wait for me. I do it as fast as I can, really. So, this is it. Have you got my text, my picture?
Yeah. Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3. And you have, let's take 4 minutes. If you finish, go out. Come in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen are coming. So, let's do it very fast orally. Alina, look at the second one.
The second one, okay. Seb replied that they had a big argument previous night.
Thank you. Michael.
What happened? What had happened?
Dan asked.
Dan asked Seb what had happened.
Yeah. Julia.
She forgot my birthday and I was really annoyed. Seb explained that she have forgotten his birthday and he had been annoyed.
Really? Yeah.
Really annoyed.
Thank you. Danny?
Still angry about it?
No.
I did apologize, sorry. My mistake. I didn't ask Seb if she had apologized.
Kirill?
Yes, she did, but I'm still angry about it.
No. Do you think you'll forgive her?
Do you think you'll forgive her? Then ask it, Seb. Did you think...
No. It's a general question. Guys, help.
If.
Thank you.
If he think he'll forget her.
So look at it, guys, help. Not think, but
He thought.
if he thought, yeah. Go on.
If he thought she'll forgive her.
Not will, but
She would forgive her.
he would forgive her. Okay, that's enough. Mira started, that's why that's enough. Okay, guys, look at this one. Today we're talking about scary stories. So, do we have here fans of horror films, urban stories? Yes, no? Are you fans of horror films or no? Danny, what about you?
I hate those movies. I don't find them really worth of my time.
Okay.
Why should I scare myself? What will I get from it?
Okay, Alina, what about you?
I used to hate like Jenny, but now I think sometimes it can be interesting, really. Sometimes.
Okay, Michael, what about you?
I don't
scary
really watch
films?
films in general, so no, I think no.
It's a waste of time for you. Mary, what about you? What do you think about horror films?
Me?
Yeah, you, Mira. What about horror?
I don't watch scary films.
At all, yeah? Oh, that's, yeah, I also don't watch horror movies. Julia,
Yeah.
is it your thing, horror movies? Is it your thing or not?
Actually, I really in love with true crime videos, but horror films, it's not my story at all.
Okay, Kirill, are horror films your thing or not?
I think it's not my cup of tea.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, that's the same about me, really. I hate horror movies. Comedy is the best option. So, what you need to do, guys, please discuss these questions. Do you enjoy scary films, stories, or fairground rides? About fairground rides, how can you translate it? Do you know this one? I'll show it to you. You know it, actually, but...
Maybe it's like a roller coaster of emotions.
Yes, exactly. Yes, Danny, you're absolutely right. So, guys, look at it. These are fairground rides. Yes. So when you have this adrenaline, yes, you say, oh, like this one. We have something in Odessa, right? Like this one. Okay. So they are fairground rides. Okay, go on. Do you find any of these things scary? Dogs, height, large crowds. Crowds, what does it mean? Crowds?
Like a lot of people.
People, a lot of people, yeah. Crowdy. We can say something like crowdy. The place is crowdy. Yeah, it means a lot of people. Snakes, spiders, water. So, guys, discuss it. And please tell me what, not me, but speak with each other and explain why. Why you are scared, why you're afraid of that. Maybe you had a bad experience in your childhood, or maybe you watched a scary movie and after that you start frightened. Yeah. So tell me, I enjoy or I don't enjoy. Why? Okay. So, guys, very fast. Let's go. 5 minutes. I'll come and listen to. Not maybe 5, but okay. I'll come and listen to you. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pairs. We have the same pairs, so discuss it together. Coming. So let's look at my screen here. The dog. So what happened? Not for and not run.
I said the dog were running.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Was. Yeah. Was. Run.
Was like the dogs were.
Oh, dogs.
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe my pronunciation became bad these days.
Yeah. Come to our lessons more often, okay? So, but the dogs were running. So, to me or what? Или за мной? Они ко мне бежали или за мной, Алина?
За мной.
Okay, so not run, but, guys,
Chasing.
chasing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we have this word. The dogs were chasing me, right? Yeah. Oh my God. It's like the topic for horror movie. Yeah. Okay.
that's just my life.
That is it. No horror movie. Guys, how to say this word?
Heights.
Heights. Yeah. Heights. Be attentive. And this one, I'm some scared of heights. It can be, but how to change it?
I'm scared of heights a little bit.
I have a scared about fate.
I'm a sort of scared, sort of. Let's look at it. I am a sort of scared heights. Of heights, it can be. I'm sort of scared to be scared of. I'm sort, not some, I'm some sort, but sort of. I am a sort of scared of heights. It's unusual because we have of everywhere. But we don't say some. We say sort of. Let me find it. I'm sort of. Yeah, what sort of shampoo? I'm sort of. Let me. Something. Yeah, guys, let's have a look here. I'm going to show it to you. So, sort of. Yeah, without a. Sorry, it was my mistake. I am sort of like him. So something that is partly true or doesn't describe the exact situation. Yeah. So I'm sort of, ну, щось схоже, так, трохи. So like this one. Guys, without article. I'm sort of scared of heights. Щось я так, трохи боюсь, чи не боюсь, щось таке. Я немного. Okay. Thank you, guys. Now let's look at it. What about urban legends? So here we are. I'm sure everyone heard about it, but maybe you didn't know how to name it. So, Julia, can you read their definition? What are they?
Urban legend, noun, a modern story that spreads spontaneously and has elements of humor or horror.
That spreads, yeah? Spontaneous. Yeah, it's like in the dark, dark room, there was a dark, dark corner. In that dark, dark corner, where was a cat? Yeah, a dark cat. So, urban legends that can be true or maybe not true, yeah, but something about horror. So, your ideas. What about you, Danny? So, what do you think about urban legends? Do you like them or not?
I heard a lot of urban legends because it depends on who is speaking and how is speaking.
Yeah.
Because the person is really a master of his things, but he can get me in a really scary and spooky atmosphere, then I guess I like his stories. But if he's like a newbie and speaking with no intonation, with no charm, then it won't work on me.
Yeah. So, guys, about intonation, Danny, you were right. It depends on the intonation the person is telling that urban legend. Right now, let's listen to the story. You need to tell me what happened in this story. So try to jot down any details you will hear. And did you like it or no? Okay? So listen to it attentively. That will be the urban story. Okay, what happened? Try to remember. Come in.
Lesson 7C. Exercise 2.
Right, guys. You all like horror stories, don't you? I've got a great one.
A horror story? Great, Ian. They're so interesting.
Oh, shush, Max. Fantastic. How scary is it?
Don't shush me, Jill.
Well, I think I like horror stories.
Don't worry, Caro. You know what an urban legend is?
Of course we do. Anyway, you're not supposed to say it's an urban legend. You're supposed to say, this happened to a friend of mine, like it was true.
Well, whatever. I'm not saying it isn't true. It could easily be true.
I hope it isn't true. Come on, let's just hear it.
Okay. I think this story comes from the American Midwest, where you drive for miles on open roads without seeing anyone. Well, there was a young woman driving home alone across open country. It was dark and rainy, and it was getting late.
Oh dear, I don't like this story already.
Oh yeah, it's so scary.
I quite like this kind of story.
Guys, I haven't even started yet. Anyway, she realised that she'd have to stop for petrol soon if she didn't want to start walking. But there hadn't been anywhere for miles and miles. But luckily, she came across a little petrol station a bit further down the road. It was one of those creepy, old-fashioned American petrol stations, the kind with an attendant who comes out to pump the petrol, and something about it made her feel really uncomfortable, and she didn't want to stop. But she knew that she couldn't get much further without refueling, so she reluctantly pulled into the petrol station and asked the attendant to fill up the tank.
I bet the attendant's a murderer. Oh no, she shouldn't get out of the car.
I'll continue, shall I? Anyway, the attendant seemed nervous as he filled up her petrol tank, but eventually he finished the job and came over to the driver's side to get the payment. She gave him a $50 banknote. He examined it carefully, then told her that it was a forgery. At this point, she wasn't just uncomfortable, but really scared. The attendant explained that he would have to take her back to his office and call his manager because the forged banknote would have to be reported. Once he had convinced her to come with him, He explained that there wasn't actually a problem with the money. He'd needed to get her out of the car because there was a man with an axe hiding in the back seat.
That's it. So, Alina, what happened?
Oh, I think guys wanting to tell a story to each of them, and maybe the most intelligent of them wanted to tell about urban legends. And as I remember, the human was riding in the west of America, if I'm not mistaken, and he or she, I don't remember, was she was she had no petrol and she wanted to
refuel,
refuel it, yeah. And when the time came,
thank you, Kirill, continue. Good, thank you, Kirill.
I was riding a car in the Midwest USA. There was no one, and it was rainy. And when she sees the old petrol station, she wanted to stop here and have some fuel on her car. And when she stopped here,
so did she do that or no?
yes.
Mira, continue. What happened after that?
She met a murderer inside of the...
No, she didn't.
No?
No, yeah. She didn't notice. There was something she didn't notice. But what happened with money or something like that, Julia? Do you remember?
If I'm not mistaken, she thought that she get them somewhere and forgot about them, but
Okay. No. Michael, what was about money?
So there was another guy that helped her on the at the gas station, and she gave him a $50 bill. He said that it's a forgery.
Yeah, forgery. Forgery, 50 bucks, yeah, or dollars. Are they real or not?
No, they're not.
They're not, yeah, forgery. Yeah, so what happened after that? Yeah.
He asked her to come out of the car and said that he spotted a man with an axe on the back seat.
Yes, exactly. So that's why she asked her to go out of the car. Danny, what about that urban legend? Did you like it?
No, actually, because he was like a newbie. He wanted to impress his friends, but no.
So it was an imaginary urban legend, yeah?
So I didn't really try to imagine
it.
So in my head, I couldn't see the scene because he was telling it so bad.
Okay, so actually, yeah, everything depends, like Dennis said, everything depends on intonation. You say the scary story, the urban story. So the intonation and the speaker's tone of voice. When you hear that, you understand that you like it or you don't like it, you believe it or you don't believe it at all. So here we are, we've got some emotions like angry, enthusiastic, nervous, patient, sarcastic, or surprised. So what you need to do, you listen to these sentences and you have to tell me with what feeling they say that. 2 are extra, okay? Let's try to do that. Draw on my screen, okay? So you may draw like this one, okay? So let's try to do that. Everyone?
Lesson 7C. Exercise 3.
Right, guys. You all like horror stories, don't you? I've got a great one.
A horror story? Great, Ian. They're so interesting.
Oh, shush, Max. Fantastic. How scary is it?
What about the next one? One more time.
Great, Ian. They're so interesting.
Oh, shush, Max. Fantastic. How scary is it?
Are you really sure that the second one will be? Yeah,
I think it's interesting.
yeah, I think it's like enthusiastic. Yeah, come on. Fantastic. Yeah, do that. Say that. So I think number 2, yeah, it will be enthusiastic better. And the first one, of course, sarcastic. Go on.
Shush me, Jill.
Well, I think I like horror stories.
Don't worry, Caro. You know what an urban legend is?
Of course we do. Anyway, you're not supposed to say it's an urban legend. You're supposed to say, this happened to a friend of mine, like it was true.
Well, whatever. I'm not saying it isn't true. It could easily be true.
I hope.
What is it? Nervous.
I think he's more angry.
It's like,
Patient.
I think patient, yeah.
Patient.
Well, yeah, kids say, well, whatever. So it isn't true. Yeah, it could easily be true. Not nervous, because nervous is like something other. Yeah, patient.
It isn't true.
Come on, let's just hear it.
Okay. I think this story comes from the American Midwest, where you drive for miles on open roads without seeing anyone. Well, there was a young woman driving home alone across open country. It was dark and rainy, and it was getting late.
Oh dear, I don't like this story already.
And what about this one? Oh
Maybe
dear.
she's nervous.
And she's nervous, exactly. Yeah. Oh dear, I don't like the story already. Okay, thank you. So, about intonation, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, intonation means a lot, really. It's important. So, we have like tag questions. So, tag questions, it can be like, isn't it, aren't they, but it can be like sentences, but with when the intonation goes down. So, look at it. When it go down, maybe you don't expect people to disagree. Let's try to read it. Mira, can you read it?
Okay. Her name's Sarah.
Sarah, okay. Yulia, read it, the next one.
Her name's Sarah.
Her name's Sarah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Qualifying an opinion. So maybe you want to change the opinion something. So when we qualify, we change something, slightly modified. We change, but a little bit. Michael, can you read it? Look at the intonation.
The film's quite good.
Okay. Sarcasm or irony. Look at this intonation. Danny?
It's brilliant.
And this one? Alina?
Brilliant.
Yeah, no emotions. Listen to it and repeat all these phrases, okay? Let's try to do that. Come on.
Lesson C. Exercise 4.
Okay.
1.
Her name's Sarah.
Repeat.
Her name's
Her name's
Sarah.
Her name's Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah.
Her name's Sarah.
Her name's
Name's
Sarah.
Sarah.
2.
The film's quite good.
Film's quite good.
Quite good.
Yeah, it should be. The film is quite good. But, yeah, maybe you want to change something, okay?
3.
Brilliant.
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 Okay, guys, so what you need to do, look at it. Here you've got five sentences. You have to listen to them and choose what rule is it. Is it 1, 2, or 3? So you write, if you think it's number 1, you write 1. Yeah. If you think it's 2, you write 2. This one. If it is 3, actually, logically, you write 3. Okay. Let's try to do that. Come on.
Lesson 7C. Exercise 5. 1.
You all like horror stories.
What is it? You all like horror stories. For sure, you all like horror stories. Okay. Go on.
2. Well, I think I like horror stories.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe you are not so sure, right? Well, I think I like horror stories. Okay.
3.
Oh, yeah, it's so scary.
Yeah. And how does it, what's the feeling? And oh yeah, it's so scary.
Sarcastic.
Sarcastic, yeah.
4. I quite like this kind of story.
What is it? 2, yeah. Guys, what does it show? When I quite like this kind of story.
I like it, but
Are you sure?
No.
Not so sure. Yeah, I quite like. Yeah, okay.
5. She shouldn't get out of the car.
What is it? What rule is it? She shouldn't get out of the car. Yeah. So
I think it's like the third one, but brilliant like this one.
So how does she feel?
Nervous,
So,
scary.
yeah, she feels nervous. Yeah. And yeah, it's like in 1 and maybe 2 and maybe 3, but not 3 because 3 is sarcasm and irony. Yeah. So not 3, definitely. Like qualifying, she shouldn't get out of the car. Why? Because that man who is a worker in the petrol station is a murderer. Yeah. Who knows? So maybe it's even better. Number 1 or 2, somewhere in the middle. Okay, great. So let's listen to it continue. So what you need to do, you listen to it and circle the correct one. What is it? Qualifying or statement? So statement, it's yeah, this is it, just like the usual statement. It's true. That's it. Qualifying, you want to change something. Let's try to do that. Come on.
Lesson 7C. Exercise 6. 1. I enjoyed the story.
I enjoy the story. Maybe
yes.
there will be the continuation, продовження. No, Julia, you were right. A. Yeah.
Right.
Enjoy the story, but yeah, when you feel that there will be the next part, like bite, yeah, I enjoyed the story, but it's maybe
What was the
qualified.
thing about the second part? Like,
Sorry? Yeah,
but
we don't
okay.
have the second part, right, Danny? We don't have it, but there will be like, I enjoyed the story, but so maybe something she doesn't like in this story. She want to change it. Let's listen to it again. Okay, wait a second.
1. I enjoyed the story.
If it would be like statement, it will be like this. I enjoyed the story. So that's it. Okay, number 2, look at this. Enthusiastic or sarcastic?
2. Brilliant. It's snowing.
Definitely.
Everybody's sure. Okay, yeah.
3. You'll love it.
Yeah, for sure. Go on. Excellent.
4. This is the road home?
What do you think? This is the... Yeah, I think it sounds like this one. Go on.
5. This is nice? 6. Oh, great. Just what we need.
Yeah. Actually, I have a lesson with Hugh Deller. He's a British teacher, so he's the god of lexical approach, of grammar. And he said, yes, that everything depends on the intonation. For example, yeah, how are you? You can say, oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm okay, not complain. So everything really, it's like this one. Oh, great. Just what we need. A lot of them depends on the intonation. So not many words, but intonation, tone, yeah, that's important. Okay, go on, continue. We've got a lot of listening to understand those British and American guys. So listen to the interview, choose the correct option. Guys, right now I will give you, let's take 15 seconds. Okay, not 15, 30 seconds. You look through everything, have a quick look, and then we'll listen and try to choose the correct option. Okay? So 1 minute, not 30 seconds. Okay, 1 minute for you to look through everything. Okay, guys, so Listen to it attentively. Look at the first one again. What does it mean in your spare time? What is it? What time is it?
In your free time?
Free time. Exactly. That's absolutely right. Okay. Guys, the word unpleasant, I'm sure you know, yeah? When something is unpleasant, we can say, oh, I don't like it, it's unpleasant. What other equivalent do we have when something is unpleasant?
Not comfortable, not convenient.
Yeah. And also, I told you, we had it last lessons, it will be about gross. So, for example, the weather right now, yeah, almost everyone is in Odessa. The weather is gross today. So it's unpleasant. No light, yeah, I don't know, some foggy weather. Everything is great. Gray. When it is unpleasant, we say, oh, the weather is gross here. It's the same like the weather is unpleasant. Okay. Michael, what about the weather in Germany? Is it gross or not today?
Actually, it's pretty sunny today, so I'm really surprised. It's not typical for Deutschland, or for Germany. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Germany. Yeah, are you in Germany, right?
Yeah. I said it in German. They like
Germany.
not Germany, so Deutschland. Yeah.
Oh, Deutschland. Okay, yeah. So you have a mixture of English and German, yeah, and Russian, Ukrainian, everything.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Okay, and maybe that's it. Nothing. Background information. Give background information. Something happened when?
In the past, and that helps you to understand the present situation.
Yeah, that is it. Okay, guys, so let's listen to it and please tick the correct option if you hear, okay? Let's do it with the first one. A lot of listening. Maybe it's the last one.
Lesson 7C, Exercise 7.
Good morning and welcome to the program. Now, we all like a good horror story. Myths and legends have been around since the first humans sat around a campfire and told stories to each other. In the studio today, we have an English professor, author, and specialist in classical literature by day, who has, out of hours, made it her passion to collect and put on paper as many urban legends as she can. Welcome to the studio, Dr. Miriam Webster.
Thank you.
Dr. Webster, I think I know what an urban legend is.
Well, the strict definition is quite complicated. Urban legends are generally stories that are said to be true and passed from individual to individual, usually orally. They invariably happen to someone other than the storyteller, usually the friend of a friend. Typically, these stories describe humiliating, humorous, terrifying, or supernatural events. Sometimes there's an implied moral message, like, be careful or the same horrible thing might happen to you.
Yes, urban legends are so delightful, aren't they? Full of positivity and joy. So, where do we get them from?
Well, they're a type of folklore, defined as the beliefs, stories, and traditions of ordinary people, or folk. So one way of differentiating them is by examining where they come from and how they travel. Legends arise spontaneously and can rarely be traced to a single point of origin. And again, they're usually spread by word of mouth and only in rare cases through mass media. Because they end up being repeated by many different people, the stories tend to change over time. So no two versions of an urban legend are ever exactly alike. There can be as many variations as there are tellers of the tale.
Do urban legends ever turn out to be true?
Occasionally they do.
But being true disqualifies a story from being an urban legend.
Remember, urban legends aren't defined as false stories. They're defined as stories alleged to be true in the absence of actual knowledge or evidence. True or not, as long as a story continues to be passed on as factual by folk who don't really know the facts, it's an urban legend.
And of course, people will believe anything.
Maybe our brains are hardwired in some way to be susceptible to well-told stories. It does seem to be the case that we have a built-in tendency to interpret life in narrative terms. Maybe it's a psychological survival tactic. Perhaps one of the ways we cope is by turning the things that scare us, embarrass us, or make us laugh into stories. We're charmed by them for the same reasons we're charmed by Hollywood films. Good guys win, bad guys are punished, everything tidied up at the end.
And that's also the end of our program. Thank you, Dr. Webster.
What about the last one? Okay. So, guys, about C, no. Yeah, she writes down urban stories. She's the author. Yeah, but she doesn't write them. It doesn't mean that she heard somewhere and then she wrote them down. No. She's the author, so not C. No. D, she's the author of many different urban legends.
Really?
So we have no spare time for her. About 2. Okay, great. 3, C, and D. Yes. Don't say that they are wrong. No, we don't have this information. But we have a lot of information about urban legends. So who wrote urban legends? Why we wrote them? There was very interesting one word. Sorry. That's great. I want to show it to you and you will tell me what it means. So, guys, there was one very beautiful phrase. Can you read it? What is it?
Word of mouth.
Yeah, let's look at the not definition, example. Michael, read it. Man.
An example or an explanation?
Example. Many
of our clients come through word of mouth recommendations.
Guys, what is it? Word of mouth recommendations. Yes, that's exactly, guys. So when you say like word of mouth recommendations, it will be like сарафанное радио. Yeah. So I have got a lot of students from word of mouth recommendations. So somebody told them that I'm a teacher and they say, oh, okay, let's call Tanya. So word of mouth is actually very popular. So you can use it. I don't know. It's popular. Yeah, everyone uses this word. Word of mouth. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Like word of mouth. Go on, more examples. Come on, Danny. We get
most of our work through word of mouth recommendations.
Next one, Mira.
Word of mouth publicity.
Publicity, yeah. So guys, you can use word of mouth or like we had noun. Okay, let's check what they offer us. Oh, no, that's the same. It can be like this one or without these keys. Okay, so guys, you've done it so fast today and I'm happy. About this one, some urban legends. Let's discuss it together. I will come and listen. So do you have any urban legends in your country, in Ukraine? Do you know any creepy? Creepy, it means like strange. Strange, something strange that is frighten you. Okay, creepy, scary, or incredible stories. So speak with each other. Maybe you heard the urban legend, or maybe you are the author of the urban legend, or maybe you had an experience of telling each other urban legends. So look at this one, guys. Please, very fast, discuss it together. This time, yeah, maybe I will change your pairs. So, just very how you're going, tell me something about urban legends. Have you ever had this experience of telling each other? Oh no, maybe you were camping or something like that. Julia, you maybe told me I have very bad fantasy. Not fantasy, but what? Imagination, yes, because fantasy, it's not this one. Yeah, you have very bad imagination. No, Julia, it's not about you. I think with your imagination, everything is great. Maybe not for urban legends. Okay, guys, and here we are. So we continue. You work very fast. We have minutes, and that's great. So this is it. You've got a story. It's like not a story, the news report. Look at this very fast. I'll give you just 1 minute to read it as fast as you can. So don't worry about the unknown words. You have to understand the main idea and answer the question. What was the man being accused of doing it? Can you give examples of similar telephone or internet scams? What about scams, guys? How can you translate it like scams?
Oh, I like
Мошенничество.
Right. Yeah, it's very popular in Odessa, in Ukraine, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Michael.
Isn't scam like отпрос too?
It's also, yeah, there are different definitions about scam, but actually scam is like this one and one more. Not scam, yeah, bros.
I thought scam like something like punk, but when you tell it to somebody, so like you're a scam.
Oh, okay. So look at it. Can you see the dictionary?
Yeah.
So dishonest plan. Yeah, when you make money or get an advantage. Yeah, мошенничество. Or like the work to trick someone into giving money. Dishonest illegal plan. Illegal way of making money. Usually by tricking people. But actually about scam, yeah, I also heard it that. Oh, we have, look at it. Internet scam, phone scam. Yeah, when some people are in prison and they do that, and that's terrible. So about this one, let's agree that right now it is like мошенничество, but Michael, I will check this word, okay? And maybe the next time I will tell you. So, guys, right now, read it. You have a minute just to read it and find answer for question number 1, okay? And maybe you have experience when you had internet scam or mobile phone scam. What happened with you? Okay, Kirill, what has the man been accused of?
Man been accused of trying to scare someone that he won a free gift and he need to tell him his financial details.
Financial deal, but not to scare it, to convince, yeah, that people won a free gift. Sorry. Okay, guys, what about you, about your life? So everyone has mobile phones, internet. So what about you? Alina, do you have any experience like this one?
I think I will tell you a story that everybody faced it.
Okay.
That was time when in Telegram or in other messengers, you would get a message like, oh, please, from your relatives or somebody, please send me money, or please tap in this link, please do it. Oh, I'm dying. Oh my God. And one time, mother's best friends sent us this message, and my mom was, oh my God, I don't know. Maybe I should call her. What was wrong? I told mom, that's a link. Don't tap here, please, and we will die, everybody, if you tap this link.
So it was a scam, right? It was a Telegram scam. Okay, Danny, what about you? Do you have this experience? Like telephone or internet scam when you have
Yes, like an internet scam. I got a phone message from my friend. There was like a link, please tell me.
Did you follow the link?
Yes, a vote for someone who, like, he is my little brother. A vote for him. He was like in a
competition. There was a
competition of drawings under like 12 years old.
And so what happened after that?
Because I'm a brain dead, I thought that it was real.
Yeah, it's okay.
But thankfully, I just understood that, well, I done that thing. I really searched for methods how to fix it. I used second phase authentication, so just not only the code, but it will what is needed to log into my account, but
Oh,
also my self-made password.
okay, it's
Yes,
interesting.
and the biggest scammers are the banks who are calling you every day, asking for some like, oh, just get a credit card so you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
yes use it, and then it will owe us 10 times more. So I
Mhm.
guess we are the biggest scammers.
Okay, Mira, what about you? Do you have this experience? Like,
I never get scammed, but sometimes I get an SMS on my phone about как будет лотерея? Я не помню.
about lottery.
Lottery, yeah, about lottery and other bad
That you
games.
have won something, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Michael, what about your experience?
I got this type of messages from my English school teacher. Like she was saying, my relative is injured. He was in the war. I need money. I will give it to you tomorrow. Like, please, something.
Yeah. Unusual, yeah, actually. English
Yeah,
teacher from
yeah.
school. To me, I'm a student. Okay. So, Julia, what about you?
In my life, this type of scam, this experience was in my mom, on my mom.
With my mom, yeah.
With my mom. Okay. When my brother was younger, he goes to the kindergarten, and he was actually 4 years old or maybe 3 years old, and she had a call that in which the person said, "Mom, I'm in the police office. Please give me money." And she said, "Actually, you have to be in the kindergarten. What you forgot in the police office, my darling." And they finish the call at the same time. But sometimes ago, she had a link from her school friend that she asked, please, how to say проголосуй?
Vote.
Vote, yes. What for my friend's child, she on the... And mom said it, and someone broke her Telegram, and we have almost all your contacts had a message. Please give me 25,000 hryvnias, and she canceled all of them. She changed her Telegram. So yes, she had this experience.
Yeah, we have to be very actually with the appearing of ChatGPT, yeah, when they can change your voice, change your I don't know, change your number, change your words, everything. You should be very careful.
My mom can spot a difference between AI videos and actual videos.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's really difficult to identify the person right now. Okay, guys, thank you for the lesson. I'll see you I'll see you in February. Oh, February is right now, yeah. Yeah. It's the 1st of February, guys, the last winter month, so spring is coming. Okay, guys, goodbye. Have a good day.